Hello my dear friends, Roxy is here, and today I'm going to talk about a very important topic which I hope will help a lot of people. We're going to be talking about anxiety, stress, fear and panic attacks. And what I'm going to say to you is literally going to save you a lot of money that you will not spend on psychotherapists and medications. I'm gonna share with you the simple truth that helped me a lot, and I really want you to heal yourself by just realizing what's going on behind the fear, why we feel it, what's the fear, what is the fear, what's the deep meaning of the fear. Usually we feel anxious, we feel stressful, we need to do something, we need to do some actions like call somebody, go out, meet people, apply for a new job, set boundaries with people, with your husband, with your friends, and so on and so forth. And before doing so, we start feeling this anxiety, we start feeling this stress. And some people always live in this state of mind. They live in this anxiety. They wake up in the anxiety. They go to bed feeling the anxiety. And it's considered to be normal nowadays. Of course, this is not normal. This anxiety stopping us from doing something, following your dreams, make your wishes come true. And actually, it's very convenient. Fear protects us from achieving our greatest potential. The more fear we have, the more ability, the greater potential we have behind this fear. So fear basically the indicator that you have something that needs to go out. Your talents, your ability, your power, your gifts. Something is awakening inside of you and wants to go out, but fear blocks it. And when we don't realize in ourselves, when we don't go and get what we want, we start feeling the emptiness, the hole inside of us. But actually it's not hole, it's a depth. It's a depth that we need to dive into, to see, to explore who we really are. But usually people just apply bad habits like overeating, alcohol consumption, video gaming, and they try to fill this hole inside with food, with computer games. And speaking about food, overweight people, they have great potential sleeping inside. And instead of letting it out, instead of unleashing it, they consume food. They're just blocking their potential, their great potential with food. And when something is just going wrong, what's the first emotion comes up? We just don't want to feel it. So we grab some candy, grab ice cream, grab sandwich, and we start eating it. But if we just go forward towards our dreams, our highest potential, go through this fear, they will realize how powerful they are, who they really are. This fear that we feel, it's illusion. It's illusion. It's like a warrior, a peaceful warrior. We see this warrior and we're afraid. But as soon as we approach it, we realize we see this warrior nobble his head towards you. And now you're free. You're free. You feel this power and you're free. And you understood that there is no fear. No fear exists. It's just illusion. It's illusion. People who live in fear, they just don't discover themselves, who they are, who they really are. And the bigger fear, the bigger potential they have. Can you believe it? It's so true. It's so true. The fear is just the indicator of where we should go. It's the direction map to where we should go. As soon as we go through our fear, towards our fear, our greatest potential will be unlocked. Like in a computer game. When you play in a computer game and you see the treasure and the treasure is locked, you have to fight with a dragon or some other creatures, and as soon as you won, you get a key and you open the treasure. And what's inside? Inside is your skills. You're getting more skills, you're getting power, you're getting new ability. All you need to do is just to realize that the fear is there to show you where you should go, to show you directions. It's your GPS. When you start feeling anxiety with something, understand that it's your development. You should go right there, right there. And once you go, there is no more anxiety, there is no more fear, just your pure, highest potential is open. It's open for you to apply, to use it. All these anxieties, fears, panic attack is just the protection. This is your mind protection, your brain protection if you want. Because our brain, it's so lazy. It just wants you to live in your comfort zone, in your small box called comfort zone. Because our brain just doesn't love extra actions, you know? Our brain is a great servant, but awful master. Remember this. Remember this. It's just protecting you from, yes, sometimes feeling uncomfortable, but when you feel uncomfortable, you grow. It's where your personal growth is waiting for you. Your fear is the block along the road to your dreams, to your happy life, to your freedom, to your independence, financial independence, abundance, and prosperity. Your fear is just a block, which doesn't exist, it's illusion. And I'm sure you can rely, like every time when you have to overcome your fears, say it's a roller coaster, it's scary, but once you did it, how you feel? You feel just so high, you get so much energy after overcoming, so that's how it works. That's how it works. Our fears is just the indicators where we should go and where your gifts will be unlocked. A couple of words about panic attack, okay? Panic attack is a just combination of having constant anxiety and stress. And by having panic attack, we just release everything. We just release all the stress. And if you happen to have panic attack at least once in your life, you can rely that, yes, that's indeed true, because after having panic attack, we feel calm down. We feel like we finally can feel relaxed. And panic attack itself is just the representation of your large potential. The more fear you have, and if you have panic attacks, that just means that you're living with such a great potential that's yet to be discovered. Discover your great potential. Don't try to fill it with food, with alcohol, with computer games, social media, scrolling. Understand that if you're overweight or you have anxiety or both, that just means that you have high potential, and you came to this world to discover it, to share it to the world, to share to people, to serve. And for some reasons, having the fear, you just don't leave it. You just don't do it. Behind your fears, your anxiety is always hiding your gifts, your potential, your power, your energy, your divine energy. And your anxiety is just stopping this energy to come to you, to the world. This is your conscious choice. You need to consciously acknowledge it and start going towards your fear. I don't say we need to get rid of fear, no, because fear is made for our protection, for our survival. Yes, we don't want to do stupid things, of course, and we need to have fear, but we need to be friends, good friends with fear, and just understand that fear just wants to protect us, and have a conversation with your fear. Okay, fear, I know you. I acknowledge you. I understand what you're trying to say me. I understand that I'm safe. I'm safe. I'm safe to make this phone call. I'm safe to apply for this job. I'm safe to put boundaries with my friends. I'm safe to say no if I don't want to do so. I'm safe. And just realize that behind your fears, there is a door. There is a door for your happy, fulfilled, and best life, and best version of yourself. And after understanding this simple rule, simple principle, you see, it's very simple. I didn't say you something extraordinary, right? But it changed my life dramatically. I tend to be a very anxious person since my childhood, since my school age. I think since my 10th, really. I was so anxious just by going to school because I feel so stressed, so insecure in school. And I was afraid to show up, to show who am I, and just show that I'm here because I was so anxious. I was so afraid of making mistakes. But I just wanted to be perfect or be nothing, you see. And I wish I understood it years ago, but that's my way, and everything happens in the right timing. I believe in it. And now you have choice, you have option. Each time when you feel anxiety, fear, you know why. That means that something greater inside of you wants to come out. That's it. And you have choice to decide whether continue to live in this fear and just try to escape it by consuming food, video games, or just understand it and let it go, let it free, unleash it. Remember yourself when you were productive, when you had courage. You never ever feel this anxiety. When you were in the flow, be in this flow and remember that you're safe. You are God creature, you are God creation, you are God's energy. The God lives within our own heart. What can be wrong with us? You're safe. Go and get it. Go towards your dreams. Thank you.